I regret writing this while I'm upset. I wake up in the morning with bricks attached to my heart, constantly thinking something bad is going to happen, constantly waiting, constantly on edge. The frequent visitors in my head tell me that I'll never be enough. They have horns. They're cold to touch. They haunt me, but they already know that. I stare at a blank page in my sketchbook and think about all the pain I could draw, and all I would get for a reaction is, "That's beautiful. Open your eyes. I'm trying to tell you that I feel like I'm dying inside." I get showered with comments like, "You don't seem like a sad person," or "Why are you down? You're normally so happy." Let me tell you what's going on in my head. I see red, lots of red. Red dripping, red just fucking everywhere. I see red not because I'm mad, just know that. "It's not a big deal. It's not a big deal," he said. I forget about the red, but it comes back with the visitors at the weirdest times. My doctor told me it was unhealthy to keep saying this, but whatever. For a while, I lost myself. I lost myself, but I was content. I was creating more than ever. I was lost, though. My phone would vibrate at night, and the blue light would flood my room. My own phone triggers me. No, scratch that. You trigger me. You took advantage that I was immersing myself in my art for hours and hours on end. You took advantage of me finding myself. You couldn't control yourself, and a pretty face came around when I wasn't. If you were unhappy, you should have just left. But I can say this with a smile on my face. Thank you. I welcome my visitors because of you. I found myself a little, just a little. I hate that I let this consume me. I find myself happiest when it's just me and my own shadows. The visitors come, we kiss, but then they leave. They leave me to be alone. Alone, a word that I was just starting to feel comfortable with. Alone before I saw something that would change me. I started to crave a specific touch. I started to crave soft lips. I started to look forward to being gazed at with sleepy eyes in the morning. The visitors told me no. But what do they know? I found you through my greatest release. I was creating and you were creating. The words "I love you" bring me to disbelief. How could something so elegant love and say that to a broken mirror? How could something so soft love something so rough and cold? I feel encouraged to create. I do not worry. Oh wait, they're knocking again. My body turns cold. I'm shaking. I'm waiting for something to happen. I love you. Are you sure? How are you supposed to love me when I don't love myself? You have a beautiful mind. It's wrong for me to constantly question. Someone once told me that an artist has to be with an artist. But look at me. I rush everything I create. The most desirable thing about me I rush, because I cannot slow my own thoughts down for a second. I'm just a big talk. I hang out with my friends. I think I'm being normal. Then, oh wait, was that weird for me to say? Now I'm uncomfortable. They ask, "Are you taking your meds?" Am I taking that evil pill that makes me a zombie? Why? Why do you ask? Do you want one? 30 milligrams isn't working. My nose is dry and bloody. For what? Just for me to be able to do my homework. Write 6 pages about nonsense? I think I might call my doctor for Xanax. I'm getting anxiety because I think I have a drug problem. Imagine having to drug yourself to feel normal. My visitors chant at me and tell me to keep going. They like to see me in bed with a sketchbook on my lap, crying because the come down is destroying me. I start to outline my tears on the page with ink. I get to realizing if I was normal, I wouldn't be able to create. I wouldn't be able to write this. I take my pills one by one and I flush them down the toilet. I am the artist I am today because I am overstimulated 24/7. I don't want to change that. I am talented, I am loved, and I have a future. Just know I can grow horns and be cold to touch. It's just me, myself, and I. Everything I wrote is 30 seconds of the day in my head. Imagine that. Check on your art, friends.